Here we're asked to find the solutions to a system of equations algebraically. We're given an equation of a line and then also parabola. In order to solve this, we need to have both of these equations set equal to y. The second one is good, but the first one we're going to have to move some things around so it is also set equal to y. So at this point, we know that y equals 9/8 plus 6/8 x, and y also equals x squared. So they're both equal to y, so that means x squared must be equal to 9/8 plus 6/8 x. So this is our quadratic equation. So what I like to do before I start moving things around to have this set equal to 0 is to get rid of these fractions. So undo that dividing by 8. I'm going to multiply the entire equation by 8. And at this point, I can move the 9 and 6x to the left side. So this equation, when I look at it, I realize this is not going to be easy for me to factor. So I'm going to resort to using the quadratic formula. So I need to identify what A is, what B is, and what C is. And those are the numbers I'm going to now carefully substitute into this quadratic formula, paying special attention to my negative and minus signs. So now you go through the process of simplifying this, like negative 6 is the same as positive 6. And then I'm going to square and multiply. Before I can take the square root, I need to first add what's under the square root symbol. And the square root of 324 is 18. At this point, I can't do anything else until I divide out that plus or minus sign. Because what this is actually saying is 6 plus 18 divided by 16 and 6 minus 18 divided by 16. So I can put each of those in my calculator to see what the two values for x are. Now I have my two values for x. So my last step is to find the y coordinate for each of those points. So if x is 1.5, I want to see what y is. If x is negative 0.75, I want to see what y is. I go back to my original equations. I can use either one. For me, the second equation looks a little easier. I'm just going to have to square these x coordinates to solve for y. So now I have my two answers. When x is 1.5, y is 2.25 for both equations. And when x is negative 0.75, y is 0.5625. These are the 2 points. If you were to graph these two equations, these are the 2 points where they intersect in the solution to this system.